What's up guys, Wellen Customs here, and today we're going to go the tech route, so sorry if you don't like the video, but it is for the Sigma 18-50 f2.8 to 4.5 DC OS for Canon cameras. And I need a new lens to cover my wide end of lenses. So far what I have left is my Tamron 70-300 VC, which is a beast of a lens, and I got my Canon 50mm f1.8. so this fits in pretty nicely. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but I read some reviews on this and they're all pretty decent, so I thought I'll test it out. Surprisingly, there weren't a lot of video reviews on this, only a handful, and half of them, or most of them, were just unboxing. So I'm gonna try my best to give you guys a pretty decent review to see if this is good or bad. I'm gonna test it out, etc. like that. So if it's a bad video, don't butcher me. I'm trying my best. I bought this at Adorama. Pretty good deal. It retails about $199, but when I went to the store, they had a deal there, which is pretty cool. So for this, it was $198, a dollar cheaper, and you also get a lens cap leash, a Tiffin UV protector filter, and you get a cool Adorama piece starter kit, 11-piece starter kit, storage bag of cleaning supplies. So it's pretty cool. Always had a good experience at Adorama. I like it better than B&H actually, so yeah. Alright, so let's open them up. Alright, opening up now. Let's try to open it. There we go. Nice fresh box. What we got here? Some stuff. Yeah, pretty iffy packaging, just like Tamron. I don't know why they always package their stuff so skimpy looking, but whatever. As long as it works, right? Get that away. Get the lens hood. And got the lens. Pretty nice. Like I said, it comes with the lens hood also, which is pretty cool by Sigma. Actually, Tamron and Sigma, they come with a lens hood. Only Canon cameras, they don't come with lens hoods unless you get an L lens, which kind of sucks. So let's zoom in right now on this. Pretty clean. The body is really nice looking. I actually, I was contemplating on getting the lens kit from Canon, but I like the build quality of Sigma's, so I went with this one instead. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the top. Pretty nice and clean. Looks nice to me. Zoom in on that. Made in Japan. And yeah, it's a pretty cool lens. It comes with, obviously, it comes with the AF right here. Sorry. AF and manual focus. You got the OS with their I think optical stabilization for them, or the IS you want to call it. God damn it, zoom, man. There you go. On and off. Pretty nice, feels good. And this is, I believe this is, yeah, HSM. It's supposed to be like their silent motor, like a USM for Canon. So we'll test it out and see how it goes. Alright guys, now we're gonna put the Sigma on my Canon 6CD. Let's open them up. As you can see, it has a nice metal mount, which is pretty cool. And there you go. The Sigma lens is pretty light, so it doesn't really tilt over the camera at all. It has a nice balance. And I'm going to put on the lens hood just for the hell of it, so you guys can see that. Let's turn it on. Let's go take a picture. Pretty good. As you can see, the focusing ring actually rotates but the front element doesn't, so that's a pretty good cool thing. So the tulip lens hood doesn't move or rotate at all. And also the zoom ring, when you zoom, the lens doesn't extend. It's all internal, so that's actually a really good thing, because from my understanding that would help not get a lot of dust or lint or whatever inside the lens, so it'll stay cleaner. So yeah, it's a pretty good. Sounds pretty okay. It isn't as quiet as I thought it would be. Let's try to. So you could kind of hear it. It's definitely quieter than the Canon 18 to 55 kit lens, but it's not as silent as some of the Canon USMs I had before. But it's decent. It's not like a gyro or a loud crunch, annoying sound. So I'm going to take some test shots of this right now and we'll see how it comes out. Alright guys, so I took this lens out after work today. I took some pictures. I didn't have the best lighting because it gets pretty late after 5 o'clock around here during the winter. But you know, I did my best. I got some pretty decent shots. It's a good lens. I do like it a lot. I'm going to keep it. I had no problems with the focusing. I focused right on point everywhere I wanted to focus on, and so that's a good thing. That's why I want to keep it. And yeah, I had no problems with it. I read a lot of stories that the center focus of this lens is really good, but once you get to the borders, it gets a little bit distorted or not as good. That doesn't really affect me really, because I don't shoot a lot of landscape or, you know, scenery pictures of it at all. So that doesn't really affect me, but might affect you and your style of shooting. But for my style of shooting, it doesn't affect me at all. But it's a good lens. Is it the sharpest lens? I'm gonna say no. It's not gonna be tack sharp sometimes, but it's gonna be definitely passable, I feel like. I took a lot of pictures that I did like a lot. I had no problems with it. I feel like if I take this lens out this weekend, you know, at a good hour during the middle of the afternoon, I should get pretty good pictures. But for what I got so far, I'm pretty pleased with it. Definitely, you know, it always depends on your own style of shooting, how you shoot, and that's how you should judge a lens. I feel like you could always buy the most expensive lens of the best sharpness, but you know, sometimes it might not benefit you really. And you know, think about this again. This is a $200 lens. I believe it's just supposed to be a step up from the kit lens, which I think it is actually. You know, the kit lens was pretty good. I think it was really underrated. I always got some pretty decent shots of it, but I feel like this is a little bit sharper, and also the build quality is 10 times better. So this is why I'm keeping this. Yeah, but so right now I'm gonna show you guys some sample pictures. Right now I'm gonna show you a sample picture between this and the 50mm. The 50mm is a little bit sharper. Obviously, it produces a little bit better color, but you know, all that kind of stuff you can fix in post-processing. So if you want to, go change to 720p if you want to see the best results. So here you go. I do recommend this lens. It's a pretty good lens. If you want to compare it to the kit lens, this is definitely a lot better. Build quality is a lot better. The focusing is really quick and good on this copy I have. Image quality, I would say this is better, definitely. So you know, you're getting a better lens overall. But yeah, it's a good lens. I feel like you have to remember this is not an L lens, so don't expect the most tack sharp amazing pictures with the best depth of field, but you will get decent pictures out of this, don't get me wrong. And I feel like if you know your own style, the way you shoot, you should be able to understand if this is good enough for you. This is good enough for me. I feel like I had no problems with it. The way I shoot, I don't really rely on the most sharp pictures. If I wanted to get that, I use my other lenses. But you know, for an overall just walk around lens, taking different angles and you know, different kind of styles of pictures, this is good enough for me, I feel like. So yeah, I'm going to show you more pictures at the end of this video so you could see more examples. But also, one reason why I bought this is because I'm going to use this to shoot videos for this on this camera. Alright guys, so here is the Sigma on my Canon 60D, and I'm shooting in live view mode and recording video. So it's not that bad. It's actually my third attempt at recording this. It's Saturday right now, about 3 days after I had this lens, and I'm shooting a handheld right now. The OS is on to help for stabilization, but yeah, it's pretty good. The zoom ring is actually really nice and smooth and sensitive. The focusing ring is pretty good too, really sensitive. Actually, that's really good because if you're gonna manual focus, you could really get into some details. Yeah, but overall, the reason why I'm telling you this is because the first day I got it, I noticed, actually when I first got it, when I was taking a lot of pictures, I had no problems with it. But then when I was shooting my YouTube video for this, and I switched to live view mode and video mode, I started hearing a clicking sound when I would zoom in and out. The second day after that, and I was using it, I heard the clicking sound again, but then it only happened when I was zooming in, not out. And now it's the third day, and I no longer hear the clicking sounds. It was definitely a problem with the internal motor, internal zoom, I think, and the fact that I was shooting in live view. I'm not really sure what the relationship is on that, but yeah, I guess maybe because the lens was brand new, it was stiff probably, I had to loosen up, but I no longer have that problem anymore, and it's not a factor, so. But I thought I'd just let you know that. So overall, it's a pretty good lens, I feel like. Is it the best lens? I'm going to say no, but will you enjoy it, and will it give you decent shots and produce good videos and pictures? I think so. So definitely check it out. You know, buy it, try it out. If you don't like it, just return it. But overall, that's about it, guys. Stay tuned for the end of my video. I have more pictures to show you my own style and the quality of this lens. So that's about it. So like always, comment, criticize, subscribe, do whatever you want, just pay attention. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and stay tuned to the end of the video, and peace!